Hello guys, my name is Zedia, and welcome to another World of Warships Ship Spotlight brought to you by thematani.com. Today we're going to take a look at quite possibly one of the best ships in the game, the USS Cleveland. We're going to take a look into her history, as well as give you some tips and tricks when using her in-game. 26 Cleveland-class cruisers were completed during the World War II era. Designed as a light cruiser, the Cleveland was built to fulfill a multi-purpose role. She could bombard enemy shores, have ship-to-ship combat, and protect the fleet from incoming aircraft, a role that was perfect for the Pacific theater. The hull of the Cleveland was designed so well that 9 planned Cleveland-class cruisers, mid-construction, were converted into Independence-class aircraft carriers. The Cleveland hit the high seas in 1942. Her state-of-the-art radar equipment allowed her to target enemies with pinpoint accuracy. This technology was put to work in the Battle of Empress Augustus Bay, where she assisted in sinking one enemy ship and chasing off the remaining. For this action, she was awarded the Navy Unit Commendation. The heroic actions of the Cleveland and her crew do not stop there. During the invasion of Tinian, the Norman Scott, taking part in shore bombardment, took 6 direct hits from ground artillery. The Cleveland and her crew sprung into action. They maneuvered between the Norman Scott and the shore, preventing her from taking any further hits. Although destined for the scrapyard, the Cleveland was still awarded 13 battle stars for her service in World War II. With the war coming to an end and naval technology advancing, the U.S. found that the Cleveland-class cruiser would become too heavy and unstable in rough seas to support any further modifications. By 1950, every Cleveland-class cruiser was decommissioned, and most were sent to the scrapyard. Wargames has done an amazing job with the Cleveland. As you battle on, you will find that you can tear destroyers apart, protect against aircraft, and definitely lay a hurt on battleships. The Cleveland has 12 152mm cannons that fire at an alarming rate of 7.5 rounds a minute. She has a fighter/scout plane and a ridiculously large amount of anti-aircraft guns. The first thing I recommend is going into your ship mods and getting rid of the radar mod and adding the anti-air mod. This will be much more useful. If you find yourself face to face with a battleship, don't stick around unless he's focused fire on another target. Take a few shots, light him on fire. You want to force him to use his damage control. Hit him again until he's on fire, and then run. If you're protecting capital ships, like carriers and battleships, make sure that you pinpoint target the aircraft coming in. You'll get more kills this way. Last but not least, always switch targets to that pesky little destroyer that's coming in. Your team will love you for it. To wrap things up, the Cleveland is one of the best ships in game, and I thoroughly enjoyed my gameplay in it. It really handles well in almost every situation you can put it in. I recommend keeping this ship in your port. It's relatively good at making money, and it's fun to play. Well guys, thanks again for tuning into this Ship Spotlight. If you want to see more of these, leave us a like, subs never hurt, and for the latest in gaming, news, articles, and entertainment, click the link below and visit thematani.com. Thanks again, enjoy the grind, and have a great day.